acoustic unplugged set, so that's why like really we all wanted to do it because there's gonna be 7 of us, but it'll be chill. So we're gonna do pretty much all unplugged with some mics. Obviously, we're gonna plug in my bass, but just low. So we just want to try out like for smaller spaces and see if we can get the sound right for. And then my other girl's gonna come. She's a cute little acoustic singer-songwriter. I was like, come practice and play. Not the sunnies.
Get it back in there.
Yeah, we're just surgery.
I only have 4 channels on that.
Oh, you do have something with channels. Okay, Johnny will probably come in and over on this.
Okay, no worries.
He's not allowed to touch that.
What?
Rock's not allowed to touch that.
Johnny did.
Yeah, Johnny did.
About to do it.
That's funny. You got a little shit. Yeah.
I booked you guys at Kill You on the Road. Sorry.
Oh, you do?
I remember seeing him down there.
My bad.
Are you down there?
Yeah. I know I've seen you. I'm from Cheyenne.
They are?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
That's what I recognize.
Yeah.
My glasses are it, bro.
Maybe.
They
Yeah,
get-
I'm Cheyenne.
I heard you saying acoustic on that.
Yeah.
My ears and everything.
Yeah, probably. A little bit.
Wow.
Well, I haven't done it forever. But...
There's no risk. There's no risk of failure here.
Oh, I know. I'm in cold today.
No, just even when they're out here, there's still no risk of failure.
Oh, no, I
This is
know.
a risk, your consequence-free environment here. Say what it is. Drop the bombs.
You make fun of me. Okay.
Yeah.
Some bombs.
I would never.
That definitely says Jimmy and mine.
Shoot, come out.
Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World. Sweet, but I'll come for the jugular and fuck with me.
Because if you don't bring a dog, you bring a dog, you're just
I know, just total fucking mess, dude. That's how I operate.
Probably should have had to do it over there.
It's all good, right?
Cheyenne, that's the
Yeah.
Good being.
I want to, what, for DJing or for?
Check 1, 2,
Yeah,
give
to
it
be
away.
specific, I do a lot of things. I do
Jimbo.
a whole hip-hop set, dude.
Hey, Jim. James,
I'm good for it.
little up?
Little up?
Yeah.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
Little up, little up.
Little up, little up.
Check. Oh, cracking. Boom, boom, ba, ba, do, do, do,
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Human Torch was denied against
That fucking laugh was awesome, dude.
All the way in. I don't think this was all the way in.
Oh,
the host? Who's this guy, the host?
I'm gonna try it. Check. Wait.
Nope.
Yeah, crackle. Pop! Rice Krispies.
Oh,
He wasn't all the way in there.
inside.
Check. Oh, I love that. That's good.
I got you.
I don't think, this stuff is nothing going on, but.
Every. I like that. How you guys feel about that one? That level.
How you doing?
So, about to get it poppin'. We're expecting about 2 dozen more guys, so we're just gonna wait it out.
Okay. I believe in it. I believe in the vision.
Woo!
Yeah.
Even handicapped, I'm still trying to walk around and fucking fuck the mic cord up.
Like a quieter acoustic thing, so it'll be like
I fucking
good for us to try to get it together.
pinched a nerve in my left leg. I've been out of work for like 3 weeks. It's been kind of shitty. Well, I'm making it through. So let's give it up for the fat man trying to hobble his way through his first guest host appearance. I needed that. sign-up sheet. I'm gonna talk a little shit here for a second. I just want to see where we're at, who we're starting with, what we got going on. My man. Hey, thanks for everybody coming out tonight. My name is Bobby Fisher. We're here at Ha-Ha's at the Hideout. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate you guys hosting this spot. It's been really nice. Pretty much every single week have a place to get up. And I got mad respect for that because it's how we all sharpen our skills and get a lot better. Yeah, so I am hobbling around a little bit, forgive me. I mean, I'm normally slow just from body weight, but we're gonna add a little bum leg to the situation tonight, folks. We're gonna make it work, we're gonna make it happen. So, I solicited me a escort last night. Turns out I'm the one that has daddy issues. I just sang her to sleep and stole all her narcotics. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but. Oh man. Tried speed dating the other day, pretty cool. I just paid that same escort $100 to blow clouds of meth smoke in my asshole. One way to go speed dating. Tried another way, was just sitting on the side of 79 with my flashes on, turbo swiping right on Tinder and tripled up on my Adderall prescription. Please God, please let me get a match. Let me get a match. Big fella. Everett. What if I just did that for 10 minutes? Hey! I'm going to be brief here, guys. I got to get back home and chain smoking. Gaslight my Aunt Carol on FaceTime. Remember that from Wall Street? I'm trying to get Ray lit up in this motherfucker. Let's go! Let's get the energy line. Let's do some shit. Let's have some fun. Let's make fun of each other. Jimmy, if you're here, who's going to fist fight the third shift manager at Taco Bell tonight? Miss, if you're here, who's gonna fucking microdose acid and color in velvet fucking posters of Lisa Frank?
I already guessed all of you.
Let's go. I love that. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop talking for a minute. I got plenty more where that came from. We're gonna start off. Parker's gonna get us kicked off tonight, guys. Give it up for Parker.
Keep it going for this guy. He's doing a great job. My name is Parker. A little bit about me is I've recently been accused of watching too much porn, and it's affecting things a little bit. And you know, I don't really have preferences when I watch porn. I'm normally a homepage guy, whatever's on the home, whatever's current. But whatever's one thing I do notice is I don't watch porn with black guys, and it's just because it looks like the girl's pooping over and over and over again. You know what I mean? I see your dookie dick have an ass dick in the middle.
My views just went down.
Porn, I think, gives us all a false sense of like what love is these days. Like, I really know when a girl's into me when she doesn't blink when I'm coming on her face. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I know she really likes it. Thank you. Yeah, and you know, porn I think it's fun. You know, I'm not going to say I'm going to stop watching it, but I think I'm just going to search for different, different searches. Like when somebody messages me like I'm busy ATM, a whole different thing comes to mind. I'm like, what? You're busy doing ass to mouth right now? And it's like, I don't know. This is the way porn is. It's not good for you. You should slow down on the porn, guys. And lady in the back. You know, I don't really have sexual fetishes. I recently found out I have a fever fetish. You guys ever heard of a fever fetish? This when a girl's got like 105 fever and it's just like a hot box. it's like throwing a stick of butter in the oven. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go to the bar to look for chicks anymore. I hang out at CVS doing cold medicine. And I see a bitch sniffling. I'm like, you come here often? You know what I mean? What's that immune system like, girl? You got Medicaid? You know what I mean? Oh, dating's hard. Girls want a classy guy. I mean, the classiest thing I do is get box wine. I call it a card Bordeaux. Girls, you know, they want a man that's in shape. So when you join a fitness club, you gotta join one in the neighborhood. So I joined the Lower East Side Fitness Club. You guys familiar with that one? It's a simple workout. You start with sit-ups, push-ups. You end the workout with stick-ups and hold-ups. Lots of cardio and them stick-ups, my boy. You be running. I see you over there. This is a great room, thank you, I appreciate it. This is a cool place to do some comedy. Thanks for laughing at my jokes. I recently was helping my son with his wrestling practice. My son wrestles state qualifiers. I'm very proud of him. But the younger kids, I tell them to sit around in a circle, Indian style, and they're all looking at me, Indian style, what is this guy talking about? And coach comes over, he's like, it's crisscross applesauce now. I was like, they changed Indian style to crisscross applesauce? I mean, they should be calling it Guardian style or something like that, you know? And it's like, and then my son got in trouble for bullying, because when I brought him home that day, I was like, you guys never read Indian in the cupboard anymore? And is it the crisscross applesauce in the cupboard? Next day he gets in trouble for bullying. He's out there giving crisscross applesauce burns to all the kids. We should change the baseball team to the Cleveland crisscross applesauces. I think that's better because that's like, you know, it's an Indian reference to feather, not dot. This is a very diverse city, you have to specify. This area is very diverse. We got the feathers to the left and we got the dots all over the place now. And, but I love the city for how diverse it is. I saw a group of people in Paris Square. You guys been to Paris Square? I saw a group of people doing Tai Chi. You know, and I got a little bit closer, I just realized they're all high on fentanyl. And they're just like, cool group of dudes. I seen you. My name is Parker. Thank you for having me. And if there's any more time to fill, I'm down to get back up here and rip some shit. Thank you very much.
Good shit. Give it up for Parker one more time, guys. I have one little funny porn joke about. I've not released it very often. It's I gotta move. It's like as soon as I start moving, the words come. It's crazy. It's like what the fuck? I knew this was gonna be a challenge, and I was up for it. Just needed the right combination of chemicals. So this the name of this joke, if I were to be writing it on a set list, just kind of refresh myself. It's called Dick Twins. Thank you. I thought it was a great joke name. So basically, a dick twin is like, listen, man, it's okay to be a little gay. It's okay to be a lot of gay. But you can't sit here and tell me you're not a lot of gay if you're watching some other dude's thing get hot tooed upon. That's why in the year 2025, I've been looking for my dick twin, man. Gotta have my dick twin or else I can't even fucking watch pornography. I can't watch some other dude's dick. Gay as fuck. As a matter of fact, I want the full immersion experience, buddy. Okay, I want to do with my dick, my big ass gut, my small little butt cheeks just pumping away at Raymond Riley or something. That's an outdated porn star reference. I'm probably like 50 now. Guys, give it up for our next spot in this bitch, PJ Cody.
We're live out this
That was my intermittent music. How we transition? It wasn't bad. I gave it my best. One more time for PJ Cody.
Hey y'all. I'm from the South. We talk like this. My name's PJ Cody. Originally from a place called Seffner. Y'all ever been to Seffner? Seffner, Florida. It's as redneck a town as its name belies. And my name is C-O-T-E, but everyone calls it Coat. And they call Dad, Mr. Coat there, might want to take the coat rack over in there by your foyer when you're looking for a coat. Nothing but Cody's over in these parts. Over in Seffner. So you gotta blow it through your teeth. Seffner. It has to register through there. So that's a little story about me. I look a little bit tonight like Happy Gilmore's caddy. And either that or I look like Michael Landon from Highway to Heaven mixed with Michael Landon's sidekick from Highway to Heaven. Both of those at the same time. Or you could say I look like a hybrid of like Jack Black and Zach Galifianakis. So give it up for Jack Black-Galifianakis, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Got any undercover cops in the house since we're at the hideout? Any undercover cops? Nobody's raising their hand, no? Trying not to blow the cover, huh? Well, see, listen, if there were some undercover cops here, I could have given them a good tip. So if you are, just listen up. If you meet somebody, and this is based on the premise that you're supposed to tell them if you're an undercover cop, right? I don't know if that's true, but they'll be like, you're an undercover cop, right? And you're supposed to say it, right? But here's how you missed that. Here's how you disclose. You walk up to them immediately like, hey, so-and-so, police to meet you. Then you're covered, right? That may not work in Spanish though. If you're like going after like MS-13 gang members, you have to wait till Christmas then. You walk in and you go, oh, Police Navidad. Police Navidad. Now you're covered. It works. So since I guess this is getting kind of a sexy vibe here tonight, so I'm going to go over the 3 sexual experiences I had. So I'm going to start dry humping. It's getting sexy here, I'm not going to lie. Recently had sex with a lesbian girl.
Whoa!
Yeah. That's hard to wrap your head around. It was hard for me to wrap my head around at the same time. Afterwards, she looks at me, she turns to me and she goes, you know this was going to happen sooner or later, didn't you? No, I didn't have an answer for her. I don't have an answer for any of y'all. I didn't see that coming. Did you see that coming? I also had sex with a black lady at some point. And when I say black lady, I mean like, I don't mean black girl or a black woman. Like she was old enough to, this is black lady status now, right? And if you're ever wondering what a black lady sounds like when you're having sex to her, it sounds like you're surprising her with like an anecdote or a fact you hadn't considered previously. She's like, oh, the whole time like I was like surprising her with my dick. You know, like, oh, that hadn't occurred to me. I'm inquest. Yeah, that's fun. And then I recently had sex with a Jewish girl. It was really cool because like it was so easy. Like she literally came after like 30 seconds. I was like, God damn, you guys are the chosen people. Whew. I'm known for like being an ideas guy. Like I come up with ideas, and some of them are good. I mean, they can't be that good, or else I wouldn't be sharing them. But here's one idea I just came up with: convince Dr. Dre to do an album of happy numbers and call it "Have a Nice Dre." Now, I'm not saying I would ever direct a porno. I'm not saying I would ever do that. But if I did, I would only do it under one condition, that I could name it Dispensing with the Formalities. If you're a porn star and you're a male, call yourself guy fucking. If you're a Male porno star and you're gay, call yourself BJ Cox.
That's a plug.
That was a delayed one.
I just like it in general. It's like,
No, I didn't think about
I agree with it more.
It's funny though. Think about when you're watching TV. It's funny how those tequila ads are always like, "Please drink responsibly." How?
Tell us how.
Good point.
Yeah.
Like that's what I joke in. You don't elaborate. You just like how when you stare blankly at the screen. So, but got a few more for you. Anyone? Any hipsters out there? Anyone got those little Toms, those little Tommies, the Tom slippers, little Kung Fu slippers? They say Tom's on the back. You better hope Tom isn't around somewhere, because as soon as he's ready for his fucking shoes, Tom's gonna call in some favors, and all you nearly shoeless hippies and hipsters will be full-on shoeless hippies and hipsters, because Tom's name's right there on the fucking packaging. If I were a hipster and I got married, I would have my honeymoon. If I had my hipster honeymoon, I'd have it in Intercourse, Pennsylvania, so I could fuck ironically with my new spouse. Anyone got any tattoos? Any tattoos in the house? Anyone got any tattoos? Anyone got a skull? Skull tattoo? Skull. Why do they put skull? Why are skulls such a popular thing for tattoos? Like, I would skin, I'd be super pissed that you're like tattooing, like, oh, the skull? What are you telling me? I don't mean anything? I'm nothing? It's what under this beauty of skin deep? Fuck that. If I were skin, I'd get a tattoo of a skull. If I were a skull, I'd get a tattoo of skin. Dude, isn't it crazy how it was like so hot last week, and then now it's like fucking cold, like today, literally like the winter shit blew in. It's like you thought you had summer for just a couple of days. I call it clock teasing. All right, I'm gonna give you guys one more, and then I'm gonna bounce. Is that cool?
Hell yeah!
Piece of advice. I used to work at Country Fair, and we used to have there was one on Saltzman, right? And they had a lotto counter and a regular counter, so sometimes you have to tell people to wait if they were trying to get lotto. So this guy rolls in on his wheelchair, and I have to tell him to wait, but you have to be careful how you say things, right? If somebody's in the wheelchair and needs to wait, do not use the phrase, sit tight. Sit tight, oh, sit tight, huh, motherfucker? How much tighter can I sit? I got fucking bed sores from all this sitting on doing your piece of shit. I'm not trying to insinuate that people in wheelchair have bed sores. It's not fair. I'm gonna leave you one. Okay. All right, I got one more. If you think about Erie, Pennsylvania, such a beautiful town. Like, so many things can be happening all at once in this town that you don't realize. All at once. Like, right now, on one side of this fair town, a fat bitch named Bertha just bought some douche. And then meanwhile, at the exact same time on the other side of town, a dirty crackhead just fucked a watermelon for the 4th time when he swore to everything God that he believed in that he would only fuck that watermelon 3 times. What a wild world we live in, you know, guys. You guys like grunge music? You ever heard Pearl Jam? Yeah. Remember Pearl Jam was like, "This is not for you!" I was like, you're right, this isn't for me. Alright, I'm going to finish with a banger. Got some bad news to deliver for my final joke. I don't want to end on a bad note here, but I got my entire bowling league kicked out of the bowling league, without even bowling the first frame. Can you believe that shit was my fault? Do not name your bowling team the Sphere Chuckers. That's gonna be my time. I love y'all. Yeah. PJ Cody.
One more time for PJ, y'all. A couple questions for you folks before we get to our next comic. If 2 lesbian horses are fucking, does one Pegasus? Just been wondering that for the past few weeks. Kind of blew my mind. The year was 1998. I was just a toddler in Tampa, Florida, in a treehouse with Tiger Woods. his sister's panties on my waistline. Anyways, our next comic's gonna be Paul. Give it up for Paul, everybody.
Yeah. Good one. I want to give it up to the hippie and the hound again for having us. Thank you. I still don't know your name. Thank you. All right, and Christ himself. You guys have a new promotion this week. Complimentary cum rags on every seat. I like it. Maybe I'll go rub one out in the back after this. I don't know. I always wanted to do that in public, but. What was that? Yeah, it is. Hope you didn't rub it. Okay, it doesn't really matter. But it feels good to be here again. This back trip, I don't know if this is a Hasidic temple or my favorite terrorist's hideout. I don't know. I don't even know what that is behind me. Is that an elephant?
My baby blanket.
It's your baby blanket. Ah, very cute, very cute, very cute. Oh my God, I've been busy with some other things in my life. Believe it or not, I'm a big theater guy. Let's get up. This doesn't look like a big theater group, so I don't, just skip over that part. But that's what I've been doing. I've been doing some theater. We're doing a show called My Fair Lady. It's pretty famous, if you ever heard of it. For 2025 purposes, it's retitled My Don't Know My Race, Gender Questioning Lady. I don't know. People are too PC nowadays. That's probably what they would have called it anyways. Do we have any big watch people out there? Anyone that wears a watch? No. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sometimes. Okay. Well, they always say the best watch to buy is the one off that guy you just murdered down the block. Oh, I think they said that about beer. I don't know. One or the other. Doesn't matter. Whatever it was, this was a good watch to buy. But I started doing theater when I was like 13, When every time I say that, my next door neighbor, he's a priest, he always laughs at when I say that. When I just turned 13, I started doing it. And I said, what's so funny about that? And he said, oh, nothing, I'll tell you when you're older. And well, I'm older now, and he still hasn't told me. So I figured it out. I think he's been molesting me all these years. Because he's a priest, I don't know. Something like that. I wonder why my ass always hurts. Oh, it's also that chili he may have made over the years, because I don't know, one or the other. But, we're, let's see. Where am I in this? Oh, yeah. When I was, to get back to when I started doing theater and comedy, I started doing comedy a little bit before that. I started doing theater when I was 13, acting and all that. I never really saw myself as an actor, but doing stand-up, I was like, yeah, maybe, because, I always found a way to say some fucked up shit in fucked up scenarios. Because, who else goes to their friend's house, looks around, says, oh, this is a pretty nice joint you have here to your buddy, whatever his name is, and then you go up to his mom, and you see the family dog, and you go up to your friend's mom and say, how much to fuck it? All right, that one didn't land, all right? It's okay, these are all new jokes, that's all right, gotta rewrite some of these. Yeah, I just always find myself in some fucked up situation, so I would always say something like that. I probably have said something like that along the line, but who knows? Let's see, what's else big on my life? Oh, yeah, let's give it up for our mothers here. Are there any mothers? Well, there's a lot of guys, never mind, Oh, you are! Congratulations.
I'm with child.
Oh, you are? All right, okay. Congratulations. Mine's getting on my nerves. He's about to pull a Menendez brothers, but just call it Menendez brother, because I don't have a brother, so I just murdered by myself. I've been getting into some stupid arguments with my mom. She will just start getting mad at me for no reason. It's things that she can do that she makes me do. I've never seen someone get anxiety when they're not even driving a car. We went to New York City last weekend. I'm driving into Manhattan. This fucking woman's having a full-blown anxiety attack. And I said, how are you having an anxiety attack? You're not even driving. And she's like, I'm not. I'm just resting my eyes. And I'm like, bullshit. Whatever. And I was like, if you were driving into Manhattan, that would have been the first car into the World Trade Center. Oh, thank God that didn't happen. Yeah, all right. Let's see, what else to talk about? Oh, I got a good one. You know, you see on the news, a lot of pedophiles, they're predominantly white, correct? That's a good one. All right, here we go. Well, I always thought to myself, color doesn't matter if you're a pedophile. There's no relevance if you're white or black or a hippo or a panda or a zebra, whatever that you identify as your color or your race or your gender, whatever it is, in 2025 terms. It doesn't matter what color you are. Like you think, a lot of white pedophiles, Jerry Sandusky, he had a good thing for college kids, or younger than college kids actually, because they were adults. They were like 16. Yeah, that's high school students, yeah. I never thought color mattered if you're a pedophile, personally. I never really did. Because I have an uncle, he's white. I don't talk to him much anymore. Thank you. The other night, let's change the topic here. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't want this going out on the news or something. My buddy has a truck, so I was riding his truck bed, me and some buddies, we were driving, and we were on 12th and Peninsula. It's the first time I've ever raided somebody's truck bed before. I felt normal, but it's pretty cool. Well, these two chicks were at a red light, and we were also at a red light, and they yelled over, "Hey, you're riding a truck bed!" And I charmingly yelled back, "Hey, no shit!" Could have guessed that, unless you were blind, which she was driving, so I knew she wasn't blind. But she's a woman. Nonetheless, I was like, "Yo, give me your number." So she yelled over her number. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Holy shit." And she's pretty cute from where I was. And I got her number. She gave me 7 digits though. And I was like, I had to take a guess. So I was like, all right, 814. So I texted her. I said, "Hey, is this the gal in the Toyota 4Runner?" She's like, "Yeah, that's me." And I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I don't know, we're just drinking." And she's like, "Want to see a picture of me?" And I said, "Yeah." So she sent me a picture. Whoa. Biggest woman I've ever seen in my life. Fuck. And I was like, "Oh, not bad." And she's like, "Are you drunk?" And I said, "No. I'm completely sober." So she was like, "You and your buddy should pull up." And I was like, "All right." And I still don't know who this is. She could have fucking killed us for all we know. So we pulled up, and it was like me and my 5 buddies. So I was like, I'm not going at this alone. I was like, he still might kill me. I don't know. So we get back there, and it was even worse in person. And I mean, I'm not one to fat shame. I'm not one to shame anybody. But she looked like, what's that one girl? Tammy from like My 1,000-Pound Sisters after she lost the weight. Her flap could have sent me into the next county. She would have swung her arms. And she still asked me if I was sober. And, or she asked me if I was drunk. And I still said no. But I was like, if you want to do this, I'm going to need a couple of beers. All right, I'll end on that one. I got some laughs at the end, so I'll end on that one. Thank you very much.
One more time for Paul, everybody. I just realized I have not been timing any of this shit. I've just kind of been going with the flow. I hope it's flowing okay.
That was like 8.5.
Okay, cool.
That was like 8.5.
Doing all right then?
But I just...
Looking for validation, please.
That's good.
Fucking wonderful.
Camping place, fuck the rules.
Okay. So, been working on my beach body. It's going pretty well. It's just the body of a beached whale. Very gassy. Right now I'm wearing a 3XB. I think that stands for B is for big or Bobby. Fucking knock it off with the fucking oatmeal cream pies. Okay, easy. I used to wear 6XL, not because I fit in the 6X. I just wanted to flex, like in the middle of a life-changing transformation. Like, these are my fat pants, actually. This is how big I used to be. So, progress, bitch. Briefly dated Ashley Simpson back in 2004. The fucking bitch, man. She's stole a song right out of my notebook. You might have heard of it. Pieces of Me. My fucking song. That was my fucking song.
On Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday, I am fading. Wednesday, I can't sleep.
Thank you. Told you I wrote that bitch. You don't believe me? Google it. Somebody Google it. Nobody Google it. That's what's up. Respect. Hey guys, put your hands together. Our next comic is The Stranger.
Yeah. Keep it going for Bobby Fischer, man. They say idle hands are the devil's plaything. What if you're busy killing someone? I write stand-up comedy and poetry, so anything that doesn't get a laugh by me tonight is a poem. So, when did maroon become burgundy? Did I miss a fucking meeting or something? Who's in charge of this? From now on, one of you will be a color and the other one will mean stranded, but only on a desert island and not a highway. Don't ever get the phone call, hey, I'm marooned on I-70. So, my son and I recently, we got membership to the YMCA, and just to mess with him before we go into the locker room, I always look at him and go, all right, when we go in there, try not to look at the old naked guy. He's always there. I think that's his job. Why do doctors wear mirrors on their foreheads? What? In case I need to comb my hair? So what's with these young guys these days? Really young guys with big, huge fucking beards. I feel weird doing this with David. big, huge, but younger guys though, like high school. I passed the high school the other day. I see Ulysses S. Grant waiting for a bus. Like, dude, are you waiting for a ride home, or are you about to go into war with an army? They say men and women are equal. Who's debating that? Like, men and women are not equal, I'm sorry. I never met a woman who spent her entire paycheck on fireworks. Men and women are not equal. I have many hobbies. I have a large collection of stolen neighborhood watch signs, proudly displayed on my living room wall. I'm glad you guys are liking this. So, we've all seen like zombie movies and TV shows and shit like that. You ever notice, never see a fucking midget zombie? Never. I think it's because it distracts from the horror. It's too fucking funny. I had a startling revelation recently, a rather shocking one. After all these years, I figured out I don't look like my voice. Sir, your loan has been approved. Holy shit, that one hit. I was at a catered funeral recently, thinking to myself, yeah, this is a good time to eat. Because, you know, when a loved one passes away, I'm always in the mood for deviled eggs. I hope this next one gets a laugh. I am a comedian, a jester, a fool, buffoon, clown. The competition amongst us sometimes can be fierce, metaphorically a bloody battle to the death. But I am a war machine, artillery-minded with words of ammunition set on kill. The venues, the arenas, are the battlegrounds. Dripping sweat, I look to the ground. The fiery clouds of the comedic Valhalla open, revealing the faces of legends. Bruce, Hicks, Pryor, Chaplin, Arbuckle, Kinnison, Dangerfield, Carlin. Smiling up at me with approval, then know the craft continues. Thanks for listening. I'm straight.
Yeah.
One more time for Stranger, guys. Holy shit. That was fucking sweet. now being warm and sweaty. The dabs have just kicked in. Very creeper status. That was, I'm more paralyzed than I was when I walked in the building. Maybe I just have to shit. Poop jokes, who's in there? Who's the fucking babe with the tits out by the slot machine, huh? Love with short hair and manly features. I was an alien at one point. A little bit about my background. It's my baby blanket from the hospital. Fat fuck. Guys, I gotta piss. Jimmy's gonna come on up and tell some jokes. Give it up for Jimmy, okay? I love how none of us have been using the mic stand. We've just been passing it off like a fucking torch of approval. Your turn, sir. God bless.
Amen. Hi.
Hi.
Shit. Fuck. So I like to think that
Sorry, dude.
Hulk Hogan was so sad about Ozzy that he just fucking passed away. Going off the rails on this crazy train, brother. I've recently been trying to avoid porn as well, and what I've been doing is, avoiding porn. No, dude, right? Facts. That's the way. It's a struggle. I've been writing like AI novels, like sexual fantasy novels, and then just like being hard while I do it, and it was just it's been okay. It's been like because I mean as long as you're not out here busting nuts, then I feel like it's better for your brain. You know what I mean? You don't get that chemical release. I don't know. It's something. So I feel like Donald Trump probably isn't a pedophile because like. If you were a pedophile, right, if you're one of the people on the Epstein list, right, the last thing you'd probably do is be like, stop talking about the fucking Epstein list, dude! And it's like, I mean, like, not saying that that's the right move, but not saying that necessarily clears his name, but it's just not how I would play things if I was a pedophile. I don't know. Just a personal one there. Going off the notebook now. I got a list of things that old people do that piss me off. First of all, they ask dumb questions, and I'm sick of that shit. Stop asking me dumb fucking questions. I don't know how to fucking post on YouTube. It's not what I do. Figure it out. There's a YouTube video to figure out how to post on YouTube. It's self-explanatory there. Unwavering support of politicians. Like, I mean, they'll be on one guy's side. And I mean, I'm not like, look, liberal, Democrat, Republican, however you want to play it. But like, don't just like hold on to this guy for dear life. It's probably a bad way to play things. Third thing, they don't eat ass. None of them will admit to eating ass. Maybe they eat ass and lie about it, but they don't tell you that they eat ass. And I feel like that's disingenuous. Well, I mean either that or they don't eat ass, which I also have a problem with, because that means no ladies get their ass ate, and then that's why we have so many Karens, and that's just a personal opinion. Exactly. They need their ass ate. They can fall asleep literally fucking anywhere. My dad falls asleep with dubstep music playing, and I don't understand how this happens. I love dubstep, right? I mean, like, if the dubstep is like kind of low while I'm sleeping, then I'm with it. You know what I mean? No, he'll just leave YouTube on, and then it'll be blaring while I'm in bed, and it's like boom. Probably way too much spin in this mic now. I'm sorry, y'all. There's only one person after me, and I feel really bad for them. But, I mean, yeah, no, loud as fuck. And then it's like, turn it down, and we're cool. But, I don't know. What else do I got here? Old people will complain their whole fucking life about a problem not getting solved, and then once the solution to the problem is found, they'll then complain that the solution to the problem is not being solved right. And it's like, well, at least somebody's doing something about it, you old fucking piece of shit. I mean, fuck, you didn't do nothing. I feel like old people are just martyrs at this point. You know, they don't actually want anything done. They just want something to complain about. And at this point, I'm just complaining too, but it's like passive. I'm taking it and putting it onto you. You guys have to go home with it now. I feel a lot better. What else do I got here? Back in my day, oh no, wait a second. Alright, so then what they'll do is they'll complain about the younger generation, and it's like, no wonder why they're so fucked up. Look who raised them. It's you, it's your fault. How are you going to complain about it? You did it. It doesn't make sense. And lastly on this point, back in my day is pretty invalid if back in your day was before segregation ended, and that's just got a personal opinion on that one. What else do I got? That might be, not doing that one. That one's not ready. That one's deep. Like my asshole. Hey! Give it up for Bobby Fisher one more time. Give him a big old hand. Bobby Fisher, big hand. This is his first time hosting. Honestly, it might not have been necessary. He does already have two big hands. Is it two big hands?
Single-leggedly.
Single-leggedly too. Very nice.
Also single.
Hey! Get yourself a Bobby Fisher today! Bobby Fisher is single. Bobby Fisher is single. Bobby Fisher. He will eat an old lady ass tonight.
Holy shit.
He will eat old lady ass tonight. All right, that's for all for me, y'all. Give it up for Bobby Fisher. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you for coming out. Jimbo!
Jimmy. Give it up for Jimmy, guys. That was fucking fun. It was fun. We will talk after this show about this fucking nightmare that you put in front of me tonight. Okay, I was already limited with the one leg. Then you got, this right here. It's borderline disrespectful. You know me. You know me.
It was a cage to
I
lock
thought we
the
were closer than that. Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Just tell me if you're mad at me. We got one more. For that ass, okay? Guys, put your hands together. First time I've seen her, Cheyenne, come on up. Dads, kill it.
Thank you. You guys have been a great audience so far. I'm talking to you, baby. Yeah, the tail. Goddamn, I love dogs. The rest of you fucking suck. The dog right there, star of the show. Hope she writes me a good review on her Instagram. Yeah, that's right. We're in the age where the animals are making the money now, people. People are literally making a living off of their animals. And my cats are at home just fucking sitting there. I'm like, bitch, you should record something. Post on YouTube while I'm away. I don't want to work anymore. I want my cats to work for me, you know? Instead, I just get a crazy little bitch that every time I bend over, she decides to parkour off of me. And so I have scratches all over my back, and not in a good way, you know? If you're gonna have scratches on your back, it should at least have come from like a sexy story. Ooh, it is sexy in here. You're right, Bobby. Yeah, it's pretty sexy in here. You know, there's some in the air. I don't know what it is. There's definitely, there's a lot of sex appeal in here. Maybe something with the walls. Oh, look at fucking what's his nuts. God damn it, what's his name?
Roger.
Look at Roger deep throwing that bomb. That's sexy. That's a sexy shirt right there. Roger, stop. Giving that bomb those fuck me eyes. This has nothing to do with anything I've written in my own notebook. Anyways, I went camping this weekend. Yeah, you guys heard of the Chafee's Music Festival? Yeah, it was a pretty fucking good time. Ended up accidentally stalking my friend though. Yeah, because we were being super fucking loud as you are at a music festival, like 4 in the morning. Went to sleep pretty fucked up, and she comes out of the tent, just mumbling. She's like, "I'm going to the trees." She's got like a blanket over her shoulder and like an extra hammock, and she's just not really making any sense. And she kind of walks away, and I was like, "Guys, I'm a little worried. Should we be worried? Like, should we go make sure she just doesn't lay in some weeds somewhere?" And I look at her boyfriend and I was like, "You should go like check on her." He's like, "Nah. She's a grown woman, she'll be fine." I'm like, she just stumbled off into the wilderness. So I follow her, as a good friend does, and you know, I was pretty fucked up too, and I was like, you know what, I'll just follow a safe distance behind and just make sure she lands somewhere safe, sneak away. So I'm following her, and you know, I think I'm being pretty stealth, I'm just kind of right behind her. And then she starts walking a little faster, so I start walking a little faster. And I'm like, oh, a little close, so I back up a little bit. Then all of a sudden she does one of these, turns around, walks the other way, and there's some shaded tree area right here, so all I did was turn and go like this. Like against the shade. Like I was like, oh yeah, there's no way she can see me. It reminded me, you guys remember The Emperor's New Groove, when Kronk was like following him and he looks at him and just goes, like literally like that. And as she turns around and starts really hoofing it the other way, I was like, oh fuck. I'm like, Grace, it's me. Grace, it's me. She's like, what the fuck, Cheyenne? Like, I literally thought some fucking creep ass dude was like following me. I was like, I thought I was being so stealth, dude. I'm sorry. And she's like, I could hear you breathing and walking right behind me. And I was like, I thought I was like doing a good thing as a friend. And like, so, you know, turns out like following your friend can easily turn into stalking. And what I learned from that experience is that if I'm ever going to make a career out of this, I need to get quieter, you guys. I need to get quieter. If I'm going to start following people home and filming them through their windows, you know, they can't hear you walking behind them. Like, Jesus. So yeah, that was a good life lesson from the weekend. Also, good life lesson. Everyone now loves that song that goes, "Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down." See, didn't that feel nice? Yeah, we all had a moment. We started singing that song and everyone in the woods starts screaming it. It was magical. It was magical. So yeah, and then people are talking about their parents and about me thinking about my childhood. And my mom passed when I was 19, you know? So it was real sad. I was getting real nostalgic, just sitting there, like just thinking, you know? And really, like, thinking back, I have really just, like, one regret that I didn't do before my mom died. And yeah, I just kick myself about it all the time because it's just a missed opportunity, you know? I should have taken out more loans in her name. You know, the debt gets erased. Oh, I could have had a car, we could have down payment on a house. Man, I was not thinking, because I had a little bit out in her name for like some student loans, and then when she died, they're like, oh, those are gone. I was like, they're gone? I was like, she had cancer, I knew she was gonna die. It was terminal, what was I thinking? Man, 10 years, I could have taken out 100. God, hindsight's 20/20, my friends, 20/20. She was a good lady though, you know? We always say, me and my sister, she had one good joke as we were growing up that we always repeat, and it was like me and my sister were fighting in the kitchen, and I yelled at my sister. I'm like, shut up, you fat whore. And my mom, she's like, Mom, do you hear what China just called me? What she's saying? And Mom goes, don't call your sister fat. And we just stopped and fucking laughed. We were like, oh, Mom's got jokes. And she was dying too. And she knew it was a good one. I was like, you know, when you die, that's what I'm going to remember you for. Also that, and first time I ever got offered cocaine, my mother. She was like, if you're going to do it, I'd rather you do it with me. I was like, Mom, I wasn't going to do it. I'm 15. Love you. Rest in peace, Linda.
Linda. Ooh, to Linda.
What a classy lady, you know? Like, just from what you've heard, I'm sure you're just like, damn, I would have liked to meet this broad. Jimmy, you would have wanted to eat her asshole. I know it. I know it. You sick fuck. And Linda would have let me too. She'd be like in her 60s now too. She'd be like, get over here, Jimmy. Got a fresh asshole for you. Yeah, she got a fresh butthole just for you, Jimmy. Just for you, my guy. Also, when we were younger, my mom's mom lived with us. And my mom, being who she was, just let her, like, 11, 12-year-old daughters take care of her while she was, like, out doing whatever. So we watched over Grandma a lot. And me and my sister would fight about it. Because, like, she had a little bell that she'd ring, like this old Texan woman, you know? And she'd be downstairs rocking in her rocking chair, smoking cigarettes, and she'd be like, bing, 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 bing. And, you know, like, we had to go around and see what Grandma wanted. And we were getting fed up, and we were kind of arguing over whose turn it was to go see what Grandma wanted. So we both, like, dug our heels in one time, and we're like, I'm not going. It's your turn. I'm like, I'm not going either. So we sat upstairs and pretended that we couldn't hear her. And the noise went on for a while, and then it kind of stopped. And then eventually we hear like this, like, banging on the floor, you know, like fucking really loud. I don't have anything to properly illustrate it. Imagine it. Just imagine with me, real loud banging. And finally we're like, oh shit, we go downstairs, she had fallen. She had fallen down and was trying to get us to come help her for like an hour. So finally she crawled. Yeah, there it is. Just like that, there's Grandma. Oh my God, Grandma's here. Grandma, goes to Grandma. So she had managed to crawl to the kitchen, to the cabinet where we keep the pans, and she was banging it on the ground, and that's how she finally got our attention. And we went down and we just felt so bad. But she was kind of a pain. Like, you went down and, like, you had to make her a sandwich. If it wasn't right, you had to take it back. Her coffee, you go back and forth like 3 times trying to get the right mixture. And my sister fucking sucks. So she would make shit bad on purpose, so then Grandma would want me to make it because I made the better sandwich. So like one time Samantha made a grilled cheese by just toasting the bread in a toaster and putting cheese on it. My grandma was just like, she's like, what the fuck is this?
It's not a ghetto grilled cheese.
I know, but you cannot get away with that with an old Texan woman. And she liked to drink too. When she first moved into us, we had to like kind of cut her off, you know? She was drinking too much and like fell a few times, and we were just like, ooh. So we had to like hide the vodka from her. And by hide it, I mean we'd put it on top of the fridge where she could see it, but she couldn't reach it. It's kind of fucked up, right? She'd just be there in her walker, and the Baker's Club vodka's just right there. Just out of reach. No, and we were allowed to give her a glass of, she called it vodka. She was Texas. Vodka. Honey, would you get me some vodka? Me and Sam were like 12 years old. We had this very specific size glass we were allowed to give it to her in, and she could have half vodka, half water, and that was her allotment for the day. She wasn't allowed to do more. Vodka. 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 So, my friend tried to talk me into selling my underwear once. It was like around COVID, because he was just seeing how much money people could make off of it. So he was trying to be my underwear pimp. He was like, you don't even have to do anything, Cheyenne. You're washing away gold. Do you understand? It's gold. He's like, we could be making so much money right now. So I was like, what? All I have to do is just wear the underwear, pass them off to my friend who sells them. Honestly, I'm thinking about bringing that up again because I could use some money and I just have I just don't care anymore. I just feel like I have no values anymore. I'm like, what? People are making money off their toenail clippings, you know. There's girls on Facebook that literally, no one has any shame anymore. I saw one of my friends post, any ladies trying to do OnlyFans with me? I'm like, isn't your grandma on Facebook? This is a family app. Jesus, but yeah, do you already have a following? Or do we have to do business? Do I have to do advertising? What's the deal here? But we recently just went to our high school reunion, and it was pretty hilarious because my sister, such a cunt in high school, oh my god. And she's my twin sister, so she was hella mean to me too. So she was the mean one, I was the nice one. And this girl, Lauren, was like, you know what I remember about you in high school, Samantha? She's like, we were in math class, and you were doing your makeup, and you put on your mascara, and you were curling your eyelashes. And I was just like, oh, Sam, you're supposed to curl your eyelashes before you put on the mascara. I'm just trying to be helpful. My sister turns and looks at her and goes, shut the fuck up, Lauren. Can you imagine you go to a reunion that's the only memory they fucking have of you? I think it's probably about my time. So I'll end with this little tidbit. You know what I really love when people have bar words of wisdom for you? One time this girl had something just really beautiful, just poetic, poignant, you know? And I was just like, damn, you know what? She's right. She's like, you know how I know that I'm in love with someone? She's like, I'm willing to go ass to mouth. That's how she knows she's in love with someone. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you so much. I'm Cheyenne. Thank you to the Hippie Hideaway, Hideout, Hound, whatever she's called. Tomorrow, actually, if you guys are around, my band is going to be playing here. In between 6 and 7, so stop out if you're around. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Cheyenne. Good set. What is the name of the band?
The band is named
Focus
Focus.
on the name. Focus on the name.
Folk Us.
Folk Us.
Folk you.
That's what we're
Hey, you guys go get folked, alright? Go folk yourselves.
We'll focus.
Well, I just wanted to, drop a few tidbits before we head out of here, guys. It's been a fucking awesome set, awesome night. Thanks everybody for showing out. I love that I get to Dave Chappelle it up here sometimes. It's one of my favorite things about doing anything here. It's just or Dennis Leary, if you guys are old enough to remember Dennis Leary, just smoke. I remember this shit in fucking elementary school. They tried to show us how fucking how it was an actual performance of a cigarette being smoked through this display, and it was fucking insane, dude. So first of all, it smoked the cigarette this apparatus and display board that they were showing us how it did a tar collection, so, to try to deter us from smoking. So I was already up to a half bag a day at that point. I was 11 years old, and but this fucking skeletal display thing fucking smoked that single cigarette in 5 hits. It was it was fucking wild sauce. It's there's no way. I'm and ever since that day I've been trying to do it one and the same for 5 hits. And even when the Marvel 72s came out, I still couldn't fucking get it done. It's Jesus Christ. Alright, that was totally off the cuff. I don't know why I thought of that. It is very sexual in the atmosphere. Thank you for pointing that out, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Based on these Diddy-sized bottles of lube.
Yeah.
Pretty stoked. Well, in between sets here, I went over there and hit fucking triple pigs on the slide. Just won $250. So, drinks are not on me. This is a fake story. That just reminded me that, damn, I haven't hit triple pigs since that 4-way orgy at Fat Camp. Jesus. Oh, man. All right, guys. I just wanted to tell a couple more. It was a lot of fun doing this tonight. I appreciate y'all for showing out and showing support, showing love, and fucking get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Let's get fucked up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shove this coffee into the shit.
Whoa!
Whose tape is this?
Me.
Cool. We're gonna edit it together, bro?
Oh, cool,
Maybe.
you recorded?
Yes.
That was fun. I haven't done that in forever.